Oh, that's right. We're talking to Cindy. That's what we were doing. And we got the paintbrush.
Yes.
Now we can create our art.
Yes. Welcome back to Disco Elysium.
We shall paint the flaming paint phoenix.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, God. Our teen angst is showing. Must paint wall.
The paintbrush in your hand is like a loaded revolver. What will it be, Desperado? Quite a few things come to mind.
I'm disappointed. The Phoenix isn't here. I love you, Kuno.
Draw a 35-year-old pictogram of a human being.
Only 35?
3,500, I said.
I only heard you say 35.
Okay, draw a 3,500-year-old pictogram of a human being.
Why not no parking?
Fine, no parking. Fine, I'll let you have this.
Look at this guy.
I'll let you have this minor victory.
I mean...
You've spoken. The wall will now silently repeat the message for a decade or so, until the sea air degrades the paint, adding another layer of detritus to the city.
Or until someone lights it on fire.
Right.
I love how the bag's just sticking straight like this.
Very poetic. Real poetry. Should we return to our murder investigation? I hear there's a really bad one we are supposed to solve.
I don't know, Kim. This seems pretty important. Hold on. Let me see. Can we go back into Gary's place? I'm curious if we left green
The door
dots
is
in there.
closed again. You hear someone inside, walking from room to room. Whoever lives here.
I guess we can't. Sad.
Mm.
Kuno S, what do you have to say now that we've, like, empathized with Kuno?
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out? Get away, pig!
Oh, sad.
You know, she might just need a pat on the head and say, hey, there.
I don't know. This one seems a little more messed up than that's gonna fix. Alright. Oh.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
What? So, the sight of bullet holes makes me forget Kim's last name.
Apparently.
May I ask a question? How? How is that physically possible?
I mean, you know, you only got so much memory in there. You got to delete something to fit in the bullet holes.
Okay. Look closer first.
The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. Just chips in the sandstone.
Okay, good. I thought we would forget Kim's first name for a minute.
Just call him Lieutenant.
Oh, Lieutenant! Look! Bullet holes!
No, you remember his first name, but you forget his rank.
Kim!
You forget why he's here to begin with.
Kim! Look! Bullet holes!
Where?
He looks around.
I'm pointing to the chips and wall. Someone has been shot. We're cops. We should solve it.
There? Those are old.
Oh, you mean like from the Revolution?
Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Those bullets were fired during the revolution and do not warrant an investigation by officers of civil law.
Okay, what can you tell me about this revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Okay. Well, we did that.
You know, we haven't talked to Kim on a personal level for a while. Can we check what's
Yes.
going on with him? Oh, so we already talked about him directly.
Yep.
Okay. I think you should know I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Detective, did you drink last night?
No.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
So, what should I concentrate on?
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
What's wrong with personal affairs?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its
Yay,
chain.
experience!
Every
Money.
lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
I'm afraid this is a medical situation.
Really? You look fine to me.
I'm talking serious, unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in the mirror, and I had no idea who I was.
I like how we're 4 days in and now we're bringing this up.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
It's not psychological. Some kind of major brain damage has occurred on an unprecedented scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
Ooh. I don't know about that, so I have no idea what that'll lead to.
Can you tell me about the case again?
What do you want to know?
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Supernatural case. Could it be sexy?
White male in his 40s. What more do you need?
Oh, we're not gonna make it crazy. Sad.
I'm relieved that you agree.
He says, then pauses.
He is glad and surprised to see an officer who can appreciate the less than spectacular.
Is there anything else? You look like you were about to say something.
Do you know the feeling when you've begun filling in a crossword, but some of your answers don't quite seem to fit? That's the feeling I have right now, for some reason.
I know
He's a crossword.
I know exactly what you mean.
It will turn into quite the puzzle yet, I'm afraid.
Can we go over the preliminary info again?
You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again?
No, I'll wing it.
There's no reason to wing anything. If you didn't get the brief, that's okay. I did. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Why didn't we hear anything about the caller?
They, classier as we've come to suspect, didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
So, let me make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer?
That's right.
Actually, that's all I have for now.
Good.
Nothing. Leave.
Well, let's go call the Lazareth, I guess?
I thought there would be a little bit more options now that we spent some time with Kim, but I guess not.
I mean, usually he'll have a speech thing if he wants to talk to you about something specific.
Okay.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft...
This is 1557. How may I assist you?
Alice, please connect me to Station 41's Lazareth.
It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I was told to call Lazareth. People are worried about me.
Oh, it's you.
Oh boy.
I've lost my memory. All of it.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised. Okay. Anything else?
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you or doesn't care.
Isn't there anything you could do for me?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
Yes, I want the truth.
You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime.
Oh, but we're a rock star cop, though.
Yes, we are! We're the superstar cop!
Probably go into some old, oily...
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
How do you glue your eyelids shut?
I don't know!
How do you even?
It's not fucking cryoactylate. It's super glue, Doc.
Oh, it's this fucking idiot that we heard mocking us before. How the... This bears repeating. How the fuck do you do this?
I don't know! And why would he willingly do it?
Like... Ugh.
Cyanoacrylate is superglue.
Hey, I'm Mac Torson. Welcome to Jackass. Today, I'm gonna glue my eyelids shut with super glue.
Oh my fucking god.
I guess that's all for now.
But what about the heart attack?
Have we had a heart attack?
I don't know. We blacked out and don't remember anything, so I assume that might have happened.
Okay, I think I may have had a heart attack.
Oh, or wait, is that referring to when we, like, looked into our ledger and passed out and Kim woke us up?
Oh, okay, I think yeah. I think I had a heart attack.
And you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Sort of, but by God does it burn in your chest.
Yes.
Even better. Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural part of life.
But
Jesus, Doc.
But Doc, somebody broke my heart.
Look, pal, getting pumped and dumped is not a disease. People live through it all the time. You should be happy for her.
Wait. Pumped and dumped?
That's what the guys say, officer. That some chick pumped you and then dumped you, threw you away like an empty juice carton.
Don't take it personally. There just wasn't any juice left in your carton, pal.
Oh. Yeah.
One choice.
No. I'm just responding to there wasn't juice left in your carton. I'm like, do you know who this person was? Have I told you?
You must have me confused for a close personal friend. I am not. I am a medical professional with a constant idiot emergency on my hands.
I mean, he is working on a guy that super glued his eyelids shut. He makes a very solid case here.
Yeah.
You hear someone whine in the Doc, my eye.
I guess that's it for now.
The phone clicks. Suddenly, you hear the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I'm done with the radio for now.
57, over and out.
In the cabin, you see as
Oh, we did what we needed to do. Interesting.
Something brand new to you.
Yeah, I didn't do that before, and that was the 30 XP just for that. How many points
Woohoo!
do we have? Just one. Okay. Maybe we should look at our ledger again,
Yes.
because we've not done that for a while. Where is our ledger?
Isn't it in, like, key items and not in the clothing section?
I'm in the interact section. I thought it was
Oh.
in here. Tools? Oh, it's in tools.
it's
Oh.
the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging. Oh, and the cool.
Oh, we
piece
can
of
logic
tape
this. Ah!
stuck to the back.
Cool. Can we see if we have any higher logic, or...
Boop, 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 boop. Right now, we have nothing bumping logic, but I know we have clothing that does that.
Huzzah!
I got... Actually, this is a double logic.
Yay,
What
double
else do
logic.
we got here? That would bump my smarts. Well, the question is, do I want to do that, or do I want to keep the encyclopedia hat on to bump encyclopedia? Because that way when we actually get in there, will it trigger more of our stuff?
Oh, good point. So, it is 72.
Yes, it is.
So-
Let's see if we got something that is not glasses or hats.
Okay.
Well, that one was glasses. That's a
Oh.
hat. The shirt's a logic. You can put the shirt on.
Yay.
Overcoat's a logic.
I wonder why there's so many logic clothing.
Don't know. Nope. Okay, it's only those two.
Okay, so at least we got a little boost. So it should be like 78-ish now?
Are you kidding? That's gonna bump us to like 90.
Really?
It's the ledger.
Uh,
I thought it
yeah.
was only
and the
one.
cool
There's
piece of
two.
toilet paper. is
Wow,
stuck to the back.
92.
We had the undercoat and the overcoat.
Let's do this.
Yes, at last. You find a way to piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. HDB 41, date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene. followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120117000. The next world mural.
Is that the freaking art we painted?
Maybe.
Actually, maybe we should go back and talk to Cindy about how beautiful our no parking sign is.
Maybe. Wait. HDB 41? Weren't those officer precinct?
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
And HDB?
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Harrier Dubois.
Harrier Dubois.
Hey.
HDB.
I think you meant Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
RAC.
No, the alphanumeric begins with HDB. Can't you see the sire is tired of these fabrications? RAC is clearly what it says on the case files. These are official documents. There is no arguing with official documents.
Good. How long did it take to read one of those Raphael stamped cases?
Fine. It takes about half an hour for you to piece one together. Mr. Raphael, which one do you want?
Ooh. Well, that would burn our time a little bit.
The square bullet hole murders.
It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape.
But
That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead.
a sequence killer?
Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next? Don't worry. One day you may still catch the man with the square gun.
Or it could be a square-shaped cryptid.
Oh my god. Square and read like.
The unsolvable case.
AKA Leslie and Burke. AKA the public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk is a cursed case. It has been passed from unsuspecting officer to unsuspecting officer for 10 years. On January 29, the unsolvable case made its way to you. Why you accepted it, it is unclear. Every officer, and indeed most civilians in general, know it's unsolvable. You were so drunk, you didn't remember what it was when you signed on. That, or you were high. Leslie will always take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the nature of a man, and you can't lock them away because public indecency and small-scale property damage are not punishable by incarceration. The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bypassers and for Burke to stop dismantling signage and rear-view mirrors would be for them to stop drinking alcohol, which, in their 40s or 50s, it's hard to tell because of their distorted features, is a medical improbability on par with you ceasing to produce the expression.
Couldn't we just keep them off the streets?
You would think that, but you're wrong. Where's the fun in exposing your genitals or breaking stuff in your own home? No, Leslie and Burke are on the corner of Main Street and Perdition, because that's where the action is. Can you keep yourself off the streets?
Proceed.
Threatening, fines, dragging them to the station. locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy, even trying to get the local gang of Zemyaki to take them out. The Zemyaki gave them ethanol, so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder. You tried it all, and still the complaints wouldn't stop, as they hadn't stopped for 10 years. It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH, had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are, on the corner of Perdition. And what is Leslie doing?
Public indecency.
Good, you're learning. If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it. That and Burke breaking things, and the fact that they're both drunk. But then again, so are you. The case becomes considerably less comic one day, when Burke takes a swing at your ledger. He must have it confused with the property he likes to damage. But the joke's on him. The officer is also drunk. Way more drunk than Burke there. And let's be fair, you also have party eyes. You slam the hardened plastic board in his face, then proceed to beat him unconscious with it. In the process, the ledger sustains damage. The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who, at this point, is tending to Burke. Kill them. They broke it. He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You've smashed it open on poor Burko's kneecaps. The good news is, Burke can't walk anymore. Can't get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke. Who knows? But both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case is solved. Which is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end. Does that sound like a Raphael something Costo to you, sir?
One time.
One last time. You cut out, I think.
One last time. Yeah.
Fine then. You've earned
It's a thought! It's a thought!
What does this thought do?
I have no idea. Let's see here. Detective Cousteau. Detective Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. When you say it, it feels like you're taking a bite of a lemon meringue while sitting on the terrace of a seaside cafe. On a cool summer day in Sur-la-Clef. It's everything you're not. You haven't created many things during your stay in Martinez, but you've created this. A fancy, sophisticated name that makes you sound intelligent, and that no one seems to acknowledge. Don't you feel like you deserve a reward for coming up with something so special? And what would that reward be? -2 conceptualization. An idiotic idea.
Well, it takes 2.5 hours and, +1 savoir-faire and +1 spare decor.
Okay. So we would bump savoir-faire by 1, so it would go to a 6. And Esprit de Corps would be a 3.
If we would use it.
If we would use it.
Huh.
I wonder, because there's one... Remember we were getting called Tequila Sunset for a while? I wonder if that's a thought. If this is one. Is it one?
No.
Aw.
The next world mural.
Do we want to keep doing this now or later? Because we're going to burn a half hour each time, and there's other stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. how about we I can revisit this, but okay, I can revisit this.
Yep.
Put it away the
Not
case
much
file.
has changed.
Was there anything else in the ledger that we could have looked at?
It's the ledger you found, and the
boo,
cool
boo, boo.
piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back.
Oh yeah, that's right. We left the
Browse-
toilet paper on there.
Browse the forms again.
Thin, see-through copy of paper.
It's the
Okay.
autopsy.
Neon
Okay, yeah,
yellow.
the official
The
stuff.
rest
Okay,
of the sticky cellulose is much worse
We have
for
that hidden
wear,
drawer still.
being sandwiched between
Oh,
the board
slide
and the rest
slide
of
the
paper
hidden drawer
must
open.
have without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. Inside, you see 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Did one of these have a check and then we failed it?
Why is fucking kill yourself, you asshole, an option?
I'm going to assume that there's something about that. I have no idea. I don't know if we even go through with it. I don't know what clicking this does.
Are we going to yell at the ledger? Wait, are we talking to the ledger? Kill yourself, asshole?
Or are we talking to ourselves?
I am super curious now.
We did point a gun in our mouths at one point.
Close it, save, and then try it.
Do we want to try and see what these were again?
Okay.
Because I swear there was a check in there.
2 octopuses are smiling.
Nope.
You stare at the card.
Nope.
Willing your
Alright.
It's like your hand.
Alright, let's quick save this.
Just in case.
So that way we don't lose what little progress we've done so far.
Yeah.
Alright,
Because
interact.
because although we don't
And the
save
cool piece
scum,
of toilet paper is
If
stuck to
it
the
looks
back.
like there's a damn good chance we're gonna die, we may as well save to prevent
Yeah.
progress loss.
Without
Okay.
resistance, or
Fucking
word
kill you.
placed, crossed your mind somehow.
who are they for?
Who do you think? You.
No,
Oh.
that's it. Alright, so we don't actually do it. Okay.
Oh.
I'm curious how... I mean, I'm assuming that we've just slammed ourselves into the ledger or something stupid. Alright, well.
It's
Wait.
slightly, ever so slightly, difficult to
Wait.
breathe once you've done so.
Will
Your
if
hand shakes.
if we have enough of these negative thoughts, will there be a suicide thought?
There may be one?
Oh.
I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me. I want to quick talk to Cindy. I want to see what she says.
Okay.
I want to see what she says about our beautiful mural. And then we're going to probably try and run to the fishing village so we can see about getting those gauntlets.
Yes.
Cindy!
Hello again, officers.
Oh, he's got
Have
nothing.
You come to
Aw.
admire my mural?
Catch you later, Cindy.
Sad. Alright, I was hoping she'd have something to say about no parking. Alright, Kim. You and me, we gotta hustle. Because we're gonna run to the church. Actually, I should have run to the fishing village.
And it didn't seem to take all that much time.
Nope.
So we can teleport, is what you're saying.
Well, it saves us in, like, physical time of running to and fro.
Oh. I thought, like, physical time, like, game time passes as we're running.
It would. It probably wouldn't take us long in general to get here.
Oh, so...
Like a couple of in-game minutes, maybe?
Okay, because time didn't seem to pass at all when we fast traveled.
Hello, mister.
Oh, the Netpicker's daughter waves at you. She's so nice!
I heard there was a girl here who had armored gloves. Is that you?
Oh, I had gloves. Very big
Had?
ones. Heavy, too.
Had?
Hmm.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
And where are the gloves now?
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. They're stupid.
She lifts her stuffed toy up and looks into its one remaining eye, as though searching for confirmation.
We're going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
He enunciates the last two words carefully.
Oh.
She doesn't seem to understand, but the lieutenant's tone has conveyed to her the important part.
They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
Do you know anyone named Ruby?
Ruby. Ruby.
Suddenly the girl gets all serious and leans in, as if she's about to tell you a secret.
My mom tells me I'm a big girl. But she doesn't know that I can't say Earl. Or sometimes I can. But then,
Kids.
Lieutenant shakes his head.
Are you Liliana's daughter?
Yes,
Lillian.
I am. Little Lily. You know my mom?
Yes, we met earlier.
That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything.
Goodbye!
Bye!
The girl's large, curious eyes remain fixed on you. She's adorable! And I don't think we should mess with her.
We should not.
Because we are a mess.
Because Kim would be upset.
Kim's upset all the time with us. Sandcastle!
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
Broken.
The little castle? The reigning lord must have come upon some really tough times to let it sleep in such decrepitude.
Aw, Kim's playing along. It's great.
Kim, shall we say a prayer for the sandcastle before we destroy it? What, officer? Nothing.
Would it be better to say one for the lord who abandoned it?
Reach inside the catacombs and pull out the shiny object.
The walls and floors
Yeah.
give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Ooh!
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
Alrighty. What good are these? Ooh, double interfacing? There is no downside to putting these on instead of these. Strength in digits. Clenching and
Yeah.
unclenching your fists have never been so fun. The tiny ceramic plates make a lovely clinking sound when your fingers move. The gloves are a bit sandy, but the grip is phenomenal.
Are we slowly turning into RoboCop?
Perhaps.
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably.
But that would be boring.
We'd never have a challenge again.
Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
Decked out in future armor, like a cop ought to be.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you. You really
Okay.
do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability.
Ooh.
This is long sought after enemy technology. I can't enjoy it. I must study it.
Yes, you should analyze the armor. figure out its vulnerabilities. Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it, observe its properties, see if there's a weakness in the design.
Another
For the day
thought?
You have to fight someone covered in the same material.
See, now this one I did know about. Let's see here. Fairweather T500. It made one several fair. Hard to move. It really hurts to punch this armor. A sword wouldn't even leave a scratch. A bullet would bounce right off. Still, there must be some flaw in it that would allow you to stand your ground against this dangerous enemy technology. You just have to figure it out. You just have to figure out what it is. Possibly by beating yourself while wearing it? Shooting yourself? Let's see.
This is a really odd completion bonus.
Uh-huh.
2 hand-eye coordination against any enemy in FT500 armor.
So that sounds super specific, and it makes me wonder if we decide, and I don't know, maybe this is something that's mandatory. If we have to fight the other mercs, they might have this. I don't know if we can, like, war of words and talk them down. I lie. Let me rephrase that. I don't know if we can talk no jutsu them.
Okay.
But if we have to fight them, this would probably be a good thought to have. That said, it might be completely pointless, and we could avoid it altogether.
Right.
So I have no idea.
Yeah, that just seems super specific, like it could be something that may happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I do not want that thought. I do not.
All right. I can understand it, because it seems very specific, which makes me wonder if it's something that is guaranteed to happen or not.
Yeah, or if you follow a certain path of events, can you make it happen?
Yeah. We still have the Call de Momodaqa, which I don't actually know what happens if we get this one. It's got no negatives.
Oh.
So what does it do? Like, let's look up some of these, because we still got 3 slots available to us.
I was just looking at Cole. O-C-O-L.
Mm-hmm.
Cole. Okay. Ooh. +3 perception, -1 encyclopedia.
And right now I'd rather not, but we have so much encyclopedia bonuses right now, I don't think that would hurt us too badly.
Oh.
But that's one to think about. What about the Litany of Contact Mike?
Wait, this is weird. We might have used it to activate, but requires 3 Inland Empire or more to trigger the thought.
Well, we have that in spades. We have a pretty high inland. 5.
Yeah, so that is... It's pretty interesting that you can go through the entire game without getting any of these thoughts.
Yeah. How many do you think we've already missed?
Oh my god, probably a lot.
What about the Litany of Contact Mike?
The Litany of Contact Mike. Ooh. This is a one and done thing. It seems.
Oh?
All physical white checks become unlocked.
Okay.
So,
It also only takes 15 minutes, so for now, whenever we want to try that, we could do it. And then just replace it with something else.
I would say I am pretty good with my thoughts as of now, so maybe I would want a 10th slot to toss in Litany of Contact Mike and then get rid of it.
Yeah, for later on, yeah. When we think we need it. Because I don't know if we need it now or not.
Yeah, because all physical checks, white checks, are unlocked.
Mm-hmm. Now, I wonder if that... Here's what I don't know. If that means we can continually retry them. Or if they're just... If they were locked, when this finishes, they're all unlocked.
I would say they're unlocked and they can become locked again.
Okay.
Because it's a 15-minute thing. If it was something that powerful that it keeps them unlocked, I would say it would be more than a day.
Yeah. What are we looking at with Arno Van Eyck? Starts with +1 interfacing.
Arno Van Eyck thought. All Motorix white checks are unlocked. Reveals Arno Van Eyck gig posters in the world.
What does that do for us? We did this before. We looked at that because I remember that line, but I don't remember what that does.
I do not know.
Like, is it more green dots to click on?
I'm just reading what the fandom page says.
Try typing in Arno Van Eyck posters?
Arno Van Eyck. No, I'm not getting anything.
Alright. Date of birth generator. No downside, but it takes almost 8 hours.
Ooh. Learning cap to logic raised 2 4. Not raised by 4, raised 2 4.
Completely pointless.
And -1 difficulty to all physique passives.
It said passives?
-1 difficulty to all physique passives.
Interesting. So the first half is useless because everything we have is already at 4 or higher. But the -1 difficulty check is an interesting addition.
But they're not actives, they're passives.
Yeah,
so...
it's passives, yeah. Interesting. Okay, what about the Jamrock Shuffle?